Episode 7. The Face of the Crown. The court gathered for the first time in years, with Prince Aurelian seated in plain sight. There was no announcement, no ceremony, just the quiet shock of his presence, scars uncovered, posture unyielding, gaze steady. Across the hall, his younger brother arrived moments later. Prince Lucian wore charm like armor, golden-haired, smiling easily, greeted with nods and softened laughter. He had always been the one people expected, the one trained to speak, to soothe, to be admired. When his eyes landed on Aurelian, the smile faltered, just briefly. So this was real. The council began, but attention drifted. Some listened to the king, others watched the brothers, one polished, one unhidden. Comparison filled the air like smoke. Elira heard about it hours later while sorting supplies in the outer halls. "They say the ugly prince didn't bow," a servant whispered. "They say the younger one looked threatened." Elira said nothing, but her hands trembled. That evening, Lord Merrick stood beside Lucian on the terrace overlooking the city. "The people need certainty," Merrick said smoothly. "They need a face they can trust." Lucian's jaw tightened. "And you think my brother is suddenly that?" "I think," Merrick replied, "that his silence has made him interesting, dangerous even." Below them, bells rang, not in warning, but in summons. For the first time, Aurelian was called to address the court publicly. The chamber stilled as he stepped forward. He did not raise his voice. "I was hidden because I was told I was a burden," he said evenly. "But I have carried this kingdom quietly all the same." Murmurs rippled through the hall. "I will not pretend to be beautiful, but I will not pretend to be absent." Watching Lucian was unreadable. From the back of the chamber, Elira stood unnoticed, breath caught in her chest. This was not the man who once hid behind a piano. This was a prince choosing himself. When the session ended, the court erupted into fractured reactions: approval, doubt, fear. That night, Elira crossed paths with Lucian for the first time. He studied her too closely. "You're the girl," he said lightly. Her spine stiffened. "I'm a servant." Lucian smiled. "Everyone is something before they become useful." As he walked away, Elira understood something cold and sharp. The palace wasn't choosing between princes, it was preparing for a struggle.